This is my take on the humble potato rostie. Bite-sized sweet potato rostie with hummus and chilli jam. I like using sweet potato because not only is it low GI, it's also delicious. What I have here is some roughly grated sweet potato that I've just wrapped up in a clean chunks. I'm just going to squeeze out all of the excess liquid. Just like so. Give it a really good squeeze and get all of the juices out. Otherwise, your rostie will go really soft and squishy, and we don't want that. We want them nice and crisp. There's lots of juice in there. Okay, I think I've got all of it. So I'll just put this to one side, and I'm going to grab my mixing bowl. We'll just undo the chucks and pop in the sweet potato. Now this was about 2 cups, and it should fluff back out again. There we go. To this, I'm going to add some finely chopped white onion, some parsley, and some chickpea or besan flour. This is a gluten-free flour, and it's fantastic. It gives a nice little nuttiness. And then 2 eggs to bind, and just pour it over. And we'll just stir it all together. We want to make sure that it's really nice and well incorporated. And then of course, can't forget some seasoning, a little bit of salt and pepper. Just do it to taste. You can always add some more salt and pepper later, so try not to add too much now. That's one of my rules. You can always add, but you can never take away. All right, that's all mixed together nicely. So I'm going to take about a dessert spoonful, not too much. You want to keep them bite-sized. And just form that into a rostie. Now my oil's hot, so I'm going to place him on a spatula, just on the end, so I can easily place it in the hot oil. We'll just let him slide in. There we go, great. And we'll keep making them. Now you only want to cook a few at a time. Make sure that you don't burn them. They only take a few minutes on each side, so just watch them and make sure that your oil doesn't get too hot. Okay, all of my rosties are cooked. Now I'm going to plate them up. So I'm just going to pop them on a serving plate, just like so. There we go. Now I'm going to add a spoonful to each one of Chris's hummus dip. The great thing about this dip is that it's gluten-free, as is all of Chris's dips. And this whole dish is gluten-free, which is fantastic. So just a nice generous spoonful on each. And the chickpea of the hummus goes really well with the nuttiness of the chickpea flour that we've put into the rostie. I like having a gluten-free option at my parties for my guests. And to finish, a little spoonful of chilli jam, which will look like a nice little jewel on top. Okay. There we go. And then just to finish, a little sprig of parsley. And there we are, gluten-free, bite-sized sweet potato rostie with hummus and chilli jam.